News4Jax investigates what sent a school bus off I-95 in St. Johns County and into a tree nearly 3 weeks ago. Florida Highway Patrol has already cited the bus driver for careless driving, with St. Johns County School District investigators say they're still trying to determine the exact cause of the wreck.
While it's unknown exactly why the bus driver ran off the road, many parents we spoke with feel the school bus never should have been traveling on busy I-95 to begin with. 12-year-old Caden Hicks was among the students on board that bus. Both of his legs were crushed. He had his 5th surgery today. His mother spoke with us at Wolfson Children's Hospital.
There's some nights you lay there and you think about the accident and you get mad. And then you look over at him and you're like, why is he laying there? Why did this have to happen? And then other times I'm just looking at him and I'm just so glad that he's here and we could spend Thanksgiving together and we could do those things.
November 18th. It's the day Brandy Steffen thought the worst when she heard her son's school bus was in an accident. It ran off I-95 in St. Johns County, hitting a tree, crushing her son's legs.
His bottom part of his bone was like pushed up like this. It was approximately 8 inches or so, give or take, shorter than it's supposed to be.
The crash happened north of International Golf Parkway in St. Johns County, along a notoriously dangerous section of I-95. A recent News4Jax investigation found that from April 2014 to April 2015, Florida's part of the interstate had the highest fatality rate of any road anywhere in the country. What's worse, the part of I-95 running through St. Johns County had the most fatal crashes in the region. Fortunately, no one was killed in the bus accident that crushed Caden's legs last month. The cause of the crash is still under investigation by the school district, which says the bus driver has been suspended with pay. And the week following the incident, the bus route was changed from traveling on I-95 to using US 1.
No kids should have to take an interstate on a daily basis, so I'm glad it's changed now.
Samantha McNeil's daughter, Leela, was on board that bus. No matter what caused the accident, McNeil is among many parents thankful the bus route's been changed.
I told the school board, I said I'm not comfortable with my son riding on a bus every day on 95.
Christina Rijo even got a waiver for her son 2 years in a row to attend a closer school. She did not get a waiver this school year so her son Christian could go to school with friends. Christian, now back on Caden's bus, was among the students hurt in last month's accident.
And then this happened, and it just kind of brought everything to light with those fears that I had previously. It's kind of bittersweet. It's like it's unfortunate that something like this had to happen for it to change.
I can't attribute that accident to that interstate. I honestly can't.
Al Pantano, St. Johns County Schools Director of Transportation, says because it's still not known what or who is to blame for the crash, the accident itself was not the only factor considered when changing the bus route.
In this case, we did what I think was appropriate given the seriousness of what happened and the concerns of the children, the school, us, the operator, everybody's affected by this, and the parents, and decided, okay, we think the right thing to do in this case is to make this adjustment for those reasons.
The impact of the accident has left a lasting mark on 6th grader Leela McNeil, who's now on that new bus route to school.
Usually when we go over bumps, I just look at my phone and not look out the window.
And 8th grader Christian Rijo says the bus rides to school now are a whole lot different.
Everybody has their seatbelts on now. They're holding onto the seats. They're being more cautious and aware.
Those students feel safer and parents feel relieved. Pantano explains that even with their bus route now moved to US 1, he says there are still no guarantees.
I can't say that the accident itself drives us to review what we do. I mean, let me put it this other way. It could have been, the bus could have been on US 1 and a equally or even more tragic accident could have occurred, and I think the question from the parents would have been, some parents may have been, why was that bus on US 1? And so I can't sit here with certainty and tell you that anyone is any safer now than they were before.
Safer or not. So really went all out for him with these cars. They're beautiful.
They really did. Really appreciate it, I think.
The move is one less worry for Caden's mom, who also has a 10-year-old daughter on another area school bus that also now travels on US 1.
Knowing that now my daughter can get to school and I don't have to think about her being on the interstate as well, I think makes a big difference.
Another person making a big difference is the Good Samaritan who stopped, stayed with, and comforted Caden right after the accident happened until rescuers could reach him. Caden's mom tells me that Dennis Miller, you see here with Caden, he's visited Caden twice in the hospital, including the first time Caden got into a wheelchair. She is hoping her son and Dennis keep in contact for years to come.